Gillard Government's refugee deal with Malaysia is dead in the water. The High Court has declared it unlawful.
It leaves hundreds of asylum seekers on Christmas Island in limbo and the Prime Minister engulfed in a major policy disaster.
The Immigration Minister was confident the government would win.
Everybody.
The judgment shocked him.
Let's make no bones about it. Today's decision by the High Court is a profoundly disappointing one.
An understatement. Australia's High Court judges, by a thumping 6 votes to 1 majority, sank Julia Gillard's so-called Malaysian solution to the asylum seeker issue and in the process strengthened the impression of a government that gets nothing right.
They have nowhere to turn and no one to blame other than themselves.
Chief Justice Robert French said the deal to send 800 recently arrived asylum seekers from Christmas Island to Malaysia was unlawful, made without legal power, invalid. The reason? Malaysia has not signed the UN Refugees Convention and is not bound by its own laws to provide protection for asylum seekers while their claims are processed.
The High Court today has applied a new test.
The court also ruled an unaccompanied asylum seeker under 18 can't lawfully be removed from Australia without the minister's written consent. Tony Abbott clearly expected the result.
It's just one stuff up after another, Neil. That's the problem with this government.
David Mann, the asylum seeker's lawyer, says the government should now quickly process his client's claims in Australia.
Process the cases of these people rather than leaving them locked up in limbo.
There's no appeal from a High Court decision, and the Greens would block any government attempt to legislate to get around it. So the people smugglers have been handed a gift. The government is left looking silly, and it will look even sillier if it's now forced to reopen the Howard government's old processing centre on Nauru, as the coalition's been demanding.
I'm not ruling anything in or out.
The government's plan to end the controversy over boat arrivals has blown up in its face, and the Prime Minister must know it's a political disaster. Laurie Oakes, 9 News.